home of the Mariners since 1999. We're coming to you from T-Mobile Park here in Seattle. We've got an AL Western Division showdown tonight between the Oakland A's and the Seattle Mariners.
And now, your 2021 Seattle Mariners.
Yusei Kikuchi, the Japanese left-hander, is tasked with the starting job. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, it's hard to have all four of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
And now in the box, Matt Olson. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Slider bends into the middle of the strike zone, taken for a strike.
First pitch, 7-11.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Hey, I noticed pitcher's getting ahead right here. He's got the hitter down 0-2, but to this guy in the box, might want to just live on the corners a little bit more. You keep missing down the middle, something's not coming back.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch stays alive, still 0-2. Into the windup, and the pitch fouled away. Another 0-2 home. Game time temperature here an even 60 degrees. Here comes the 1-2. Is a called third strike right on the inside corner.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
And that'll bring in Matt Chapman. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Here's the pitch. And he lays off for ball 1. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
Hey, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, one of the most consistent umpires throughout the league. Both pitchers and position players love this guy.
Yeah, I think one of the best in the business. How I judge a good teammate is every day he opens that door. Is he consistent? Can I count on him? Mike Fillmore is the exact same way behind the dish.
And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano as he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. Kelnick gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. A's nothing. M's coming to bat. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Chris Bassett is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the A's. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matty V, this guy lives and dies with one pitch, and that's that powerhouse sinker. Guys often relate it to like trying to hit a bowling ball. When it's good, it's usually at the knees and below, and he's easy to figure out if he's going to be on. If in the first inning you see a steady diet of ground balls and keeping his infielders involved, there's a pretty good chance he's going to have a rock-solid game.
Dylan Moore is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And the 0-1. A bouncer to the left side. Andrus has it. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Batting second.
With a moment here in Seattle, a look at the Mariners starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, Matty, they need Kyle Seager to get back on track. He hasn't been much of a threat this year, hitting in the low 200s right now. And when you're going through that lineup, his struggles really stand out. They need a lot more from him, and I know he expects a lot more out of himself, too.
And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Comes into this one at 271. 5 homers and 31 RBIs. 0-1 pitch on its way. One out, nobody on. 1-2, the count to the Mariners shortstop. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Here's another 1-2. This pitch is popped up. Andrus has a play, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting third, the catcher, Tom Murphy.
And that'll bring in Tom Murphy. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Now here's the pitch. Strike called. Tough much with that one. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole. 0-2 now.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A ball and 2 strikes to the Mariners catcher.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Fouled off. Now another 1-2. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Mariners are down in order. We are still scoreless. So now it's Mark Canha.
Leading off for the Athletics, the left fielder, number 20, Mark Canha.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch, and he fouls this one off. 0-1. Struck him out.
That is it.
In at the plate is Sean Murphy. As we take a look there at the difference in his numbers between June and July. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. No score here as we play inning number 2. And they go right after him here as he swings and misses. Strike 2.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
And that's going to be high. 2-2 now. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Hit the other way out toward right field. Waiting on it is Haniger. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Batting 6, the second baseman, Tony Kemp.
Next to dig in, Tony Kemp. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Now here's the first offering. That just misses off the inside for ball 1. Two out, nobody on. And it's fouled away. The 1-1 home is strike 2 swinging.
This offense just doesn't look like they came to play today. Ugly swing after ugly swing. Just needs to be a better approach across the board.
Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. A's are gone in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Striding forward now, the Mariners cleanup hitter, Mitch Haniger. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Haniger.
First pitch of the AB now. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Inside corner, a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes.
Hey, that's a good sinker right there. That's his bread and butter pitch, and if he's got that going, especially early, it's going to be tough to get some runs off him.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
That pitch was way down on 2-2, but give the hitter some credit there. Sometimes with 2 strikes, you're more apt to expand the strike zone, but he didn't and held off on that one that wasn't even close. There's a hard-hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. And he puts it on the ground to second. Reined in. Andrus on to first. Not in time as the umpire was right there to make the call.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Digging in now is Jared Kelenic as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. Runners on first with 1 down. Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
Always tough for one of these base umpires to make a call on a guy's check swing. It's not a great angle, and everything happens so quickly, so they really have to be paying attention out there. Looking at the replay, I think he got it right, so that's a tip of the cap for the Blue.
Now the first pitch. Number 5 is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. And he misses low with it. 2-0.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
2-0 count. The pitch. And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with a man in scoring position.
2 men on, 2 out, and that'll bring up Shed Long Jr. First pitch on its way.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball.
Ah, man, just a hair early on that one and just pulled it foul. He's going to have to find a way to refocus.
We'll leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. Mariners leave a couple. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Now to the plate, Seth Brown. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Pitch on the way. Brown could be scheduled for an appearance at the All-Star game this year. So far, he's received the second most votes among right fielders in his league.
Yeah, and he's been having an excellent season to date, making a push towards that All-Star game. Hey, fans, get out there and vote. This guy sits in second place, but I'm sure he'd like to be named starter. I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll be off the wall in right center. Brown takes the turn at third. He wants it all. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead. Here's Elvis Andrus now, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He'll come in with an average down at 230, 2 home runs, and 22 RBIs. Andrus in an 0-2 hole here. A shortstop behind with a 1-2 count. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Here's Jed Lowry now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He comes in at 262 on the year, 11 home runs and 46 driven in. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Moore ranging into the outfield. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The batter, the first baseman, Matt Olson.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Matt Olson, 0 for 1 here in the early going. First offering. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. Low and away with that one. It's 1-2.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. So they pick up a run on the solo home run, as that'll give them the lead. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The A's lead it 1-0. Bottom of the third now, and standing in the outfielder, Ty France.
The center fielder, Ty.
First pitch on its way. And he pours this one in at the letters, 0-1. Swing, and he popped him up. over in foul territory back behind third. Chapman is under it, and that's the first out of the inning.
Second baseman,
Digging in now for the Mariners, Dylan Moore. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
Behind 0-2 now. Grounded up the first baseline. He's got it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The bat, the shortstop, J.P. Crawford.
Next to hit, J.P. Crawford. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, it didn't look good right there. Just out in front. You know, sometimes when a pitcher has great arm action, you're going to get that. You're trying so hard to catch up to the high velocity. If he shows that great arm action.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. New inning set to get underway, and that means Matt Chapman will dig in at the plate.
Matt Chapman.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. 2-0. Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
They know the threat this guy poses at the plate. I know it's a 3-1 in this situation right here, but I cannot believe for the life of me this pitcher is going to come anywhere near the middle of the zone.
He's behind on the swing there, and the count moves to 3-2.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work the big part of the field, you were on that fastball middle away. Now, that slider looked like a heater for about 56 feet 6 inches.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Next to stand in is Ramon Laureano. Flew out last time up.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0 home. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. The 1-1. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The left fielder, number 20, Mark Canha.
2 down, no one on base, and striding into bat next, it'll be Mark Canha. First delivery to him. No balls and a strike to count. Just 1 hit apiece for both of these clubs. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And that is down, as that could be 2 bases. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might curve foul, but he manages to squeak it just inside the right field line for a well-hit line drive double. By the time the right fielder tracked it down, he was easily into second.
At the plate now, Sean Murphy. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. 2-out double left stranded. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. And next to hit is the catcher, Tom Murphy.
The catcher, Tom Murphy.
First pitch on its way.
Man, he's looking sharp so far. 80% of his first pitches are for strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Fouled away.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone-cold take.
Fouled off. Another 1-2 delivery. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
That was aggressive pitching in that at-bat, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the 5th and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
Mitch Haniger the next to bat. As he'll come up empty that time on a sinker at strike one. He singled in his first AB. Swing and a liner. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. To the plate now, Kyle Seager. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
That's on the corner to put him behind now. 1-2.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
And he takes very close to the inside corner here. 2-2 though. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Right fielder giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The left fielder, number 10, Jared.
Next for Seattle, Jared Kelenic struck out in his first at-bat. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Has a look. Now the pitch. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Line drive to center field. And a reaching effort, but this ball gets by him as he does a half gainer to try to flag it down. And the throw in gets away from him. And the runner will score from first. And happy birthday as they allow him to cross with the inside the park home run as he catches his breath to reflect on his good fortune.
Boy, the home fans are loving that inside the Parker. Looked like he was carrying a piano around his back when he rounded third, but he made it. Somebody get him an oxygen mask.
Into the box now, number 5. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. The batting average down in the low 210s. 3 homers, 13 RBIs. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
This at-bat sets up really good right here, right? Hasn't seen a fastball yet, but now he gets to count at 2 balls and no strikes. He has to be looking for a fastball right here.
Scooped up, throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the Mariners 2 and the A's 1. Welcome back to T-Mobile Park in Seattle as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
All right, thanks, Heidi. All set for the start of the inning, and set to go is the second baseman, Tony Kemp. First offering, and he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
And sometimes when you're down like they are, you've got to find a way to spark your offense any way you can. Now they've got the leadoff man on base and the starter working from the stretch. We'll see if this ignites them a little bit.
Into the box, Seth Brown, as he'll take a look at ball 1.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. And they take the lead. It's gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, his second of the game, as the A's move out to a 3-2 lead.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
So Elvis Andrus the next to bat. Carter remains out there despite just allowing the long ball. We thought maybe they'd go and get him, but no indication of that yet.
Yeah, to me, that home run was a sign that he's starting to get a little bit tired out there. It was a good pitch to hit, and it's typically the command that starts slipping when you're fatiguing a little bit. So I can't see him being out there much longer.
Here it comes now to Andrus. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. Line to the right side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Take a look at this right here. He didn't get jumped. Stayed in there, fought hard, and grinded out a nice knock the other way.
In now, Jed Lowry. Standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And now a pitch that's taken here by Lowry as that evens the count at 1-1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Lowry waits the 1-1. Good riding action to that thing, and it's ball and 2 strikes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Andres gets his lead at first, nobody out. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Another 2-2 offering. Swing and a liner. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. So some real problems out there that time, as it'll wind up in E7. Here comes the Seattle skipper on his way to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. Anthony Misevich comes on now in an awfully difficult situation, as there are 2 on here with nobody out. That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson, as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
A couple of strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Now the 2-0. 3-0 now.
All the makings of a big inning right here. 1 already left a yard, and the power hitters are coming up.
3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. And he misses ball 4, so he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. From the belt, the pitch.
Nope.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
Here it comes, 1-0. Hit sharply toward the right side. Catch will be made here. Tagging is the runner from third. And the run will score from third to make this a 4-2 game.
Boy, this one looked like it was headed for extra bases off the bat. Instead, a line drive bullet caught in the alley, but he does end up getting a sacrifice fly.
Next up is Ramon Laureano. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. That hole getting a little deeper now. It's 2-0.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With two guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
The 2-0 on the way.
Nope. Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
3-0 count. Here it comes. And that's finally over for a strike.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove in one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Digging in next, Mark Canha. First pitch on its way.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
Here comes the 0-1 to short. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So all in all, they're fortunate to give up just 3 in the inning as they wind up escaping the bases loaded jam. Last half of the 5th coming up. The A's lead this one 4-2. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Mariners manager Scott Service during the break about his team's offensive performance so far, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. A lot of their outs have come from weak contact and strikeouts as a result of chasing pitches outside the strike zone. He said it's going to be extremely important for them going forward to be more selective with their swings and force the opposition to throw more strikes.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Leading
off the inning, it'll be Shed Long Jr. as they'll look to spark the offense and even things up.
This is where the pressure starts to build a little bit on an offense. It's not late enough. I mean, you don't have to start panicking right now, but this is where you're looking for someone to light a spark to get back in this game.
Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch.
A 3-1 count, tying run on deck. Good spot to be a hitter right now. You have to look for something middle in.
Can't keep that one fair, and now the count's full. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4.
And this is exactly what you want to do when you're trying to put a start away. Make him work his tail off, throw a lot of pitches, and get on base any way that you can. A big inning at this point of the game, and he's probably gone.
So here now is Ty France. First pitch of the AB on its way. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. The 1-1. Hit out towards second. Reined in to second for one. Relay to Olsen, and they turn the double play.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
At the plate, Dylan Moore. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. No hits to this point. The 1-0 is a low changeup that's laid off.
2-0.
Outside and low, 3-0. (4-2) our score here as we play inning number 5. Too high, and that cost him ball 4. Looks like the pitching coach might want to have a chat here.
Not sure why the pitching coach is even going to the mound. This guy's been on cruise control the entire game. Might be he's just giving his pitcher a chance to catch his breath, regroup, and regain some of that focus.
So 2 down and a runner at first, and that brings up the shortstop J.P. Crawford. From the stretch.
Off the plate, ball 1.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up.
Oh.
2-0 now. Moore is off of first with 2 away. And wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now. Now a move over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. And another throw over, and a dive, but he's back in. The 2-1 home. And he fouls this one off. Now a swing at a ball popped in the air back behind short. And Elvis will put this one away, and that retires the side. A couple of walks, but no damage. Dan, Mark, and I are back in Seattle in just a moment. Now at the plate here is Sean Murphy. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Sean Murphy.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And down in the Mariner bullpen, it looks like a right-hander's up to throw. The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
Hey. 1 ball, 1 strike.
One and 2.
I got to count 1 and 2.
And he won't go after the cut fastball. 2-2. Now the pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. On the run is Henniger, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
The batter, number 5, second baseman, Tony Kemp.
So now into the box is Tony Kemp. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. Now the first pitch.
Whoa, that's down.
The 1-0.
Nope, that's inside.
And he watches this one in there for a high strike. We're in the 6th inning now of a 4-2 ball game. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw gets him, 2 down.
The right fielder, number 15, Seth Brown.
Seth Brown to the plate again and looking for home run number 3 in the ball game. His second coming back in the 5th. First pitch of the AB now. And he gets ahead 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Cut fastball above the letters, a ball and a strike. Swung on but fouled off to the left. Here comes the 1-2.
I got to count 2-2.
Hit back up the middle. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the A's as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Birch Smith enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. At the plate now is Tom Murphy. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
First offering on its way. A ball and no strikes. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-0 home. Popped up. Chapman is there for it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, right fielder, Mitch Henniger.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Mitch Henniger. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. And now the first pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Brown is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
Now batting, third baseman, Kyle.
Next it'll be Kyle Seager. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Now the first pitch.
Nope, that's down.
The 1-0. Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly. Gone! A solo home run here for Kyle Seager. Number 18 for him on the campaign as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Stepping in now, Jared Kelnick. As he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Swings through it for strike number 2. 3 runs, 4 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for Seattle. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight. 1 for the Mariners, and it comes on this solo home run. 8, 9, and top of the order coming up to start the 7th. It's the A's 4 and the Mariners 3. Cannon Middleton is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Seventh inning ready to roll, and stepping up as the shortstop, Elvis Andrus. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1.
You know, because this is just a 1-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. The 2-0. Hit in the air down the right field line. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on.
This is the cat and mouse of baseball right here. Batter versus pitcher. You fight so hard as an offensive player to get count leverage. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. Check out the batting averages in those counts, and then check out the batting averages in even and behind counts with 2 strikes. 2-0, your eyes light up, and the batter didn't miss it.
At the plate now, Jed Lowry. There goes Elvis, and it's fouled away. Oh and 1, here it comes. And he is cruising now. It's 0-2.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
Ready on 0-2. And Lowry swings and misses, and he's down on strikes for route number 1.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
And that'll bring up Matt Olson as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Not close. It's 2-0.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Andres stands at first with 1 out. It's 2-1 to the A's leadoff batter.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
Let's see what they throw Olsen on a 3-1 count.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
The 3-1. Drilled on the ground to short. One there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. A's go quietly there, and it remains a 4-3 game. So stepping in is number 5. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The first baseman, number 5.
First pitch of the AB now. Down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. And now pitch on the way. Hard on the ground toward short. On to first with it is Andrus, and it's in time, 1 away.
The designated hitter, number 4. Jr.
Batter will be Shed Long Jr. First pitch on its way.
Up there.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
3-0 to him now. That one's in there, 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. 3-2, full count. We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Andres has a play. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The batter, the center fielder, Ty France.
Next to hit is Ty France. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least, so you know he wants to make up for it right here.
Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike 1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And hold all tickets now as the tying run gets into scoring position with a 2-out double.
The second baseman.
Pitcher went to the well one too many times. Back-to-back fastballs. Hitter was able to keep his hands through, deliver a nice line drive.
So now to the plate, Dylan Moore. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. Changed up on him, and he gets the inside corner for strike 2. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
He loses him on ball 4.
Wow, you know he's not happy with that call. When it crossed the plate, it sure looked like a strike to me. Seemed to catch a ton of the plate. That's a tough way to give up a walk, but he's got to put it behind him now.
Now into the box, J.P. Crawford. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
He's set, and the pitch. And this is low, ball 1.
Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This guy needs to find the strike zone in the worst way.
Now the 1-0. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Fouled away.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
The set and the 1-2. Lays off. 2-2 now.
Now 2-2, 2 on, 2 out. This is when you have to make a pitch right here. The last thing you want to do is run the count full to 3-2. Then the runners are going to be off to the races.
Here's the 2-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
He's set. The payoff pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Clearly fired up to work out of that jam. Back with more on this fine Saturday night following this. Ready to begin the 8th and set to go as the third baseman, Matt Chapman. First offering. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage of
Yeah,
it.
you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
1-2 as he chases the slider.
I love the fact that this batter continues to be aggressive, but after striking out twice already, maybe he's got to take a step back, see the ball a little bit deeper, and be willing to work deep into the count.
Down the left field line and deep. And it's a foul ball. The 1-2 pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Tight game here. 4-3 our score as we take the opportunity to compare the performances turned in by the two starters. Stepping up is Ramon Laureano. It was a walk in his last trip. From the stretch. On a less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Step out of the box and wash that one off, because that was an ugly swing.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Ball 1.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Four 3 our score here as we play the 8th. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Three and 2 to the A's center fielder.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And this is swung on and missed. Two are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
Into the box, Mark Canha, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here comes the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Now the 1-1 pitch is a fastball down below the knees.
2 and 1.
Two out, nobody on. Line shot to second, but it's caught and the side is retired. A's are gone in order, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead. J.B. Wendelken is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Now to bat, Tom Murphy. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
Tom Murphy.
He's set. Here it comes. Sent out to straightaway center field. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, right fielder, Mitch Haniger.
Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Fouled off.
I mean, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
In now, Kyle Seager as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And this catches the outside corner, strike 1. Now the fastball is swung on and missed.
1 pitch away from wrapping up a very good innings work out of the bullpen here.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Mariners are down in order. Still down a run. It's 4-3. Number 84 enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 84.
Striding in for Oakland, Sean Murphy. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. First pitch of the AB on its way. Lays off 1-0. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
Here comes the 2-0 pitch.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one, but that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
Here it comes. And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Up next, Tony Kemp. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Sacrifice attempt here. There's one, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out.
The right fielder, number 15, Seth Brown.
So now to the plate, Seth Brown. He went deep back in the fifth. Now here's the first offering. Low for ball one. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Kemp, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge him.
Now the 2-0 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball.
And how about the uncommon patience for the rookie in a big spot right here? These have been some tough pitches to lay off.
The 3-0. Oh my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So it's a two-run shot to right center, his third home run of the ball game, and it's now 6-3.
Wow, you have a great night in hockey. You score 3 goals, and that's a hat trick. But how about hitting 3 home runs in one night? That's the baseball equivalent of a hat trick, and that's awfully hard to do.
Now batting, the shortstop, Elvis Andrews.
To the plate now, Elvis Andrews. Oh, and that ball's absolutely crushed down the line. Forget about it. That's going to stay fair and make it back-to-back home runs. How about that? A solo home run for Elvis Andrus. Third home run for him on the year, as it is now 7-3. That's dinger number 6 on the day between these two lineups. I feel like I'm watching home run derby here, guys.
Yeah, Matty B, this has always been known as one of the better pitchers' ballpark. Ken Griffey didn't like to hit here. A-Rod didn't like to hit here. The only guy that seemed to like to hit at this place was Ichiro. Definitely a pitcher's ballpark.
Yeah, without question, Dan. And that's why what they were able to accomplish today with such a high home run total just screams to the ball flying today. Maybe there was a jet stream going out to the gaps. I don't know. But what we saw today is not the norm.
Jed Lowry is at the plate as he takes a cold strike one. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. Oh, 0-2 the count to Jed Lowry.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Count remains at 0-2. And he fouls this one off. 3 runs already home here. And it's fouled away.
Hey, 5 foul balls in a row. Loving the battle in the box right here, making the pitcher work.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
I can't blame him one bit out on the mound. I'm shocked he didn't pick up the rosin bag and see if he could get a foul ball on that one. He had to see if he would swing way outside the zone.
Fouled away.
You can visibly see the body language of this guy on the mound has completely changed during this at bat. 6 foul balls has to be completely frustrating him that he can't put him away.
Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2.
Wow, this is an unbelievable at bat. I mean, talk about a battle. This is it. Love it.
3 balls and 2 strikes, a full count to the A's DH.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. The next 3-2. Pulled toward right center field. France is there. 2 gone.
Now batting, the first baseman, Matt Olson.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Matt Olson. He was a double play victim last time around.
He doesn't have to worry about that in this situation, Matty. No one on base right now. Try and get something up so you can drive the baseball.
At the knees, strike 1.
You got to love guys auto taking you 0-0 if you're on the mound. You could steal that first strike and now you go to work just picking apart the corners.
Now the 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. The 1-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. France finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters scheduled to start the bottom of inning number 9. It's the A's 7 and the Mariners 3. All set for the bottom of the 9th. And the next to bat will be Jared Kelnick.
The left fielder, Jared Kelnick.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Pitch on the way.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Now the 2-1. Fouled off. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Into the box now, number 5. As he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Now here's the pitch. And this one's over at the knees. 2-1. One out, nobody on. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Shedlong Jr. is on deck. The 3-1 pitch.
3 ball, 2 strikes.
And he fouls this one off. He's set, and the payoff pitch is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Well, he's really rolling on the mound right now. All you have to do is look at the last 4 hitters for evidence. All 4 of them have gone down on strikes, as you're seeing here. That's not easy to do, so you know he's got to be pretty dialed in out there.
Stepping in now, Shedlong Jr. as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. No hits to this point. That's wide. 2-0. 2 out, nobody on. Well off the inside that time as the sinker misses for a ball.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
That is just a great at-bat there. When you're down late, you need base runners any way you can get them, and that never-say-die mentality could be the difference. We'll see how it plays out.
Now at the plate, Ty France. Man at first after the 2-out walk. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now the 0-1.
Ball, that's it.
Long leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And this will be a called strike 2, and trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. Last chance for the Mariners. And it's fouled away. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And a swing and a miss, as they definitely had him reaching for that one, and this ball game is over.
Man, they've already put the all-time winning streak record in their rearview mirrors. But with every win, it gets further and further away. We could say this now. This is one of the greatest teams in the history of baseball.
And tonight's final, 7-3. Oakland used a 3-run ninth to help propel them to the win. Chris Bassett hangs win number 11 on his line. Yusei Kikuchi was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. J.B. Wendelken works 2 full innings in relief to record the save, his first of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Here now is our final line score tonight. first for the victorious Athletics,